Greetings, humans. I'm Andre.
And I'm George.
And this is Couscous.
And welcome back to the Windmill full of corpses.
Alright, so the title would have you believe that this is happy, joyful song for kids.
Mm-hmm.
I suspect otherwise. I actually think it's about how I feel when I listen to track 3 of Haken's album Virus. Why? Because it's called Carousel? Yes. It's 10 minutes long, you know. that was the most unrelated plug ever, but okay. So this is the 4th single from Sicksense's, at the time of recording, upcoming album Cross Me Twice. And I don't know if it will be out by the time we publish this. We shall see. I'm a lot of hype and I am curious and I don't know what I'm saying. I think we're both kind of losing our shit right now.
Yes,
because the last 3 songs were spectacular.
Yes.
I mean, nope. Start full on lead, eh?
Drifting off to the same old song in a different place. The notes that I write on symphonies, mistakes are my melodies. Connect the scene in a fever dream. Abnormal scene, it's all peachy keen. Getting buried by the sky and I never thought to ask why.
Spinning in this carousel, I made myself, it's my own hell. I could use the company, so race with me.
It's my own hell.
Now its wings are set on fire. I can
Well, that's the saddest carousel I've ever ridden.
That's the what?
That's the saddest carousel I've ever ridden. Ridden is a word, right?
Ridden, rode on. I don't know.
Rode. English, whatever. Wow, that took me for a loop in more ways than one.
I mean, a loop really is the right word because the whole bloody thing was spinning in Carousel.
Yeah. I don't know where to grab it. Okay, so first of all, it's like the biggest change in pace that I've seen from them musically.
Yeah.
And y'all gotta eat your words, because you talk smack about sad boy shit, but this is sad boy shit.
I don't care about any of this sad boy nonsense or people crying about whatever.
It's the same old song in a different place. The notes that I write on symphonies, mistakes.
They talk smack about sad boy shit? I mean, minimally, I suppose. The song Wildfires certainly sounds like talking smack about sad boy shit.
There's no sadness in that one.
Okay, but here's my point. There's like, the reason I relate to their music is because it helps stabilize and fight against the exact feeling that this song describes. It's like free falling and spinning away and not making sense of your surroundings, right?
Yeah.
When you're in a time of trouble and distress, right?
Yeah.
So, I can relate that to two things. Either songs that reflect that back at me and show it to me, or songs that just fight through it.
Yeah.
So,
I like the fight through songs better, but I love this song.
Yeah. I need to shout out the Sicksense logo snapback on the drummer.
Yeah, that was... I would be wearing it right now if it had arrived, but it didn't, so I gotta wear other merch.
We've got swag on the way. Everything's spinning in the video, which is, accurate. It was very melody and Vicky focused. We didn't get much rap.
We got a bit, but we got kind of sad rap.
Yeah. So it's nice to see that change of pace from Robbie too, because he's a bit more unidimensional in terms of expression in their songs usually.
Yeah, he's a beef castle.
Yes, he is.
Both in terms of how he looks and how he sounds and expresses himself.
Yes. Don't mess with Robbie. Seriously.
Don't fuck with that, bro.
No. Okay, more things. Lots of fluorescent stuff, and I don't know if those are CGI or if they like splattered some fluorescent stuff on the instrument.
There's definitely CGI in the video. Like the Vicky scenes are clearly all generated environment around her.
Yeah, I know their new guitarist does a lot of graphic visual things, so that's what that is. There's definitely a lot of it in there, but I'm at a point where I can't really tell which is what's... I mean, I can tell some things are definitely computer generated, but for example, the splatter on the instruments and stuff like that, I don't know.
Yeah, because you can't have fluorescent stuff on instruments.
Yes. We've got tappy guitar lines and leads, which is like also unprecedented for Sicksense. Yeah, there's just so much to it.
So this band just keeps blowing my mind because with the first two EPs, they started out like pretty much as a rebirth of nu metal. And then it was like with On Repeat, it's nu metal, but it's got some core in it. And then Wildfires is getting on a whole new level of energy and visuals and all of that. And then God only even knows what Masquerade Parade was.
I mean, they know, so I guess they're God.
Yeah, they're God.
Join the cult of Sicksense. Do it now.
Yes, do it. And then they just give you this curveball that's like a ballad, but it's still powerful in a way because it had those really heavy sounds and it had the tapping section that was very pretty much in your face the way it started, but it didn't break the whole sad boy melancholic vibe.
Sad boy.
And I think I will actually go out on a limb and say this might be the best vocal performance I've ever heard from Vicky.
I do not dare make such assessments.
It was so powerful. It was so flexible in switching the screams and cleans and in-betweens. And so emotionally powerful. I can't think of any other song I heard Vicky that I was that much like, wow, the vocals. Right. And then I want to get a bit into the imagery of the lyrics and video a bit because it's got the chorus basically describes this sort of being caught in this carousel I've made up. That's my own hell. So it is being trapped in that haze and that spinning sort of uncontrollably and falling apart and all that. But it's also that you've made it yourself. And then the video has all of these glitzy aesthetics. It has all the splatter, all the colors. It got me thinking of like drowning yourself in dopamine and addictions to not deal with whatever things. Like it really seems to describe this sort of compulsive hedonist escapism that actually just leaves you hollow. And it's like, cause the fluorescent stuff almost looks like party stuff, but the vibe, everything's sad.
Okay, so essentially the punchline to what you're saying is, if the person watching this happens to find themselves in the sort of headspace you described, you have two possible options. One is to pay $300 a month for therapy and be exactly where you are 3 years later.
Yes.
Another is to first listen to this song, and then listen to Wildfires.
Break it down.
Break it down. Break it down, boy. Back it up a room. Like a train road.
Yes. That's what works for me.
Yes, that's what works for me too. And I've tried therapy.
Yeah.
But here's where I vent.
Yeah.
Yes. So, are we done here?
No.
So if you enjoyed this reaction, we'd greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells.
Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon.
Carousel.